Hello guys, it's N60 Sean. It's another Season 3 Tag Team Tournament first round match. This time we've got the team of Pewdiepie teaming up with Kwebbelkop. First time, actually no, second time we've seen Kwebbelkop. Kwebbelkop made an appearance in our YouTuber Rumble with Charlie Is So Cool Like, but this is his first match in a competitive environment in any of our tournaments. He is teaming up with Pewdiepie to take on the unlikely and most probably dysfunctional team of Leafy and Keemstar. It's going to be interesting to see how Pewdiepie and Kwebbelkop manage to team up, what chemistry they've got as a team. But Leafy and Keemstar, I think this is where the real question mark is going to be, because those two don't get along. They faced each other in the opening round of the Season 2 tournament, and there was a lot of shenanigans and hijinks in that match. Why are they teamed together? Well, there was no one else for them to team with, so they just ended up on the same team. It was either team together or not be in the tournament. Neither of them happy with the situation, as not even making an entrance together. As we see Leafy first, and Leafy already just looking annoyed, even by Keemstar's entrance music. And here comes Keemstar, hoping to do one better.
What is up, Drum Alert Nation? I'm your host, Killer Keemstar.
Hoping to do one better. Sorry, Keemstar's thing is throwing me. Hoping to do one better than his Season 2 performance, which saw him go out in the first round against Leafy. But maybe they can put their differences aside. Maybe they can concentrate on becoming the first ever N60 Tag Team Champions. Maybe they can just put all of the other personal issues aside. Then they can possibly overcome Pewdiepie and Kwebbelkop, as Leafy looks to be starting the match for his team, for Leafy and Keemstar. Referee Shenwu rings the bell, and well, no, maybe Keemstar is going to be starting the match, as Leafy makes an immediate tag to Keemstar. And nope, Keemstar doesn't want to start the match either, and now he's tagged Leafy straight back in. So immediately we've already got dissension between Leafy and Keemstar, as Leafy is just sort of giving some verbals to Keemstar and just tags him straight in as well. And now Keemstar seems to annoy Pewdiepie, who's just been stood over there like a bystander to this. It's like, hey, we're in this match as well, and gets things started here. We're not here to just muck about, tagging each other in and out. This is a wrestling match, and Pewdiepie with a flying clothesline to Keemstar. And Pewdiepie straight out of the blocks with some unique offense to Keemstar. Keemstar and Leafy, that initial exchange has put them at a real disadvantage in this early stage, as Pewdiepie and Kwebbelkop seem to be giving you a demonstration of how a tag team is supposed to work. Nice snap there into a huge kick by Kwebbelkop, and it's our first proper look at Kwebbelkop and some of the things that he can offer in this YouTuber tournament. Kwebbelkop, pace is going to be his key attribute here, as he just delivers a stiff forearm to the face of Keemstar. And again, Keemstar now into the corner of Pewdiepie, and that is not where he wants to be, as another smart double team move. Well-oiled tag team mechanics from Pewdiepie and Kwebbelkop in these early stages, is Pewdiepie showing off to the crowd, and they're in firm control of this contest in the opening stages. And Keemstar needs to look to make a tag, but Leafy tags himself in the first time of the match, but he's turned his attention to Keemstar, his own partner here. And what is he doing? He's just thrown him across the ring and chucking his own partner over the top rope. And Leafy and Keemstar, we had our suspicions that this might be a tricky team going into things, but I didn't think it was going to be as bad as this, as they're already arguing on the outside. Maybe Keemstar trying to tell Leafy to calm down, but God, Leafy has just punched Keemstar in the stomach, and he's just put the poison mist over his hand, and he's smothering Keemstar with his poison mist covered hand. The sicko, what is going on? The king of the reptiles, Leafy, showing exactly that in a double axe handle from Pewdiepie off the apron. And what hope have Leafy and Keemstar got of advancing to the next round if they just can't even get along? They're just fighting each other as much as they've been fighting Pewdiepie and Kwebbelkop. I'd even say that they cause more offense to each other than they have the opposing team. And look at it, and Keemstar is just watching as Leafy gets slung around by Pewdiepie. A double axe handle from the top rope all the way to the outside, and Keemstar did absolutely nothing to try and stop that. And now looking to get involved as Leafy just legs it and slides into the ring. And Pewdiepie still a little bit distracted by Keemstar getting involved there, and now Leafy managing to get in a little bit of offense. The quick jabs, the quick sort of like poisonous, like a lizard's tongue by Leafy, and now again with the poison mist to Pewdiepie. Inside cradle is hooked up good. This could be a huge upset too, and Pewdiepie just kicking out. Leafy and Keemstar in the second round against all of the odds was a whisker away, and what is Leafy doing? He has got Pewdiepie grabbed by a very sensitive area, and that ain't wrestling. That is not fine, Leafy. And now tags in Keemstar, and could we see some actual tag team wrestling by Leafy and Keemstar there? Nope. Keemstar, obviously still annoyed about being smothered with that poison mist, is now just laying in to Leafy with elbows, and Pewdiepie is just in the background watching these two like, what are they doing? What are they doing? Why can't just save this for maybe after the match, lads? And now Keemstar is just kicking the living what's name out of Leafy, and still manages to nail a DDT on Pewdiepie. And I still think Keemstar, man, Leafy and Keemstar are still both very, very formidable opponents. It's Kwebbelkop just manages to do a sneaky little tag on Pewdiepie, but walks straight in because this could be the Keem Machine on Kwebbelkop. And again, this could be a huge upset if Leafy and Keemstar manage to overcome Pewdiepie and Kwebbelkop. Kwebbelkop managing to reverse that one, whipping Keemstar into the corner, and Leafy has tagged himself in, and again just goes straight to work on Keemstar. They managed to get a smidgen of an advantage, and then the two of them just implode. As Shenwu telling Keemstar that legally he needs to get out of the ring, and he's just hung up by Leafy, and now with a gouge to the eyes and a low blow to Kwebbelkop, and that could be it. But Leafy choosing not to pin, and he's had enough. Leafy has said pretty much he's done with this, and he's walking out on Keemstar. Leafy has had enough of this tag team tournament. He's walked out. The question you got to ask here, if Keemstar manages to just pull a victory out of here, who's going to be his partner in the next round? Will it be Leafy? But Keemstar's got a lot of work to do here, because he's got both Pewdiepie and Kwebbelkop. A bro fist straight to the face of Keemstar, and Keemstar is motionless. He doesn't seem to be moving, and I think that might be all she wrote for this absolute nightmare team. And that's three. Pewdiepie and Kwebbelkop advance to the next round. Leafy and Keemstar just couldn't get it together. They couldn't put aside their differences, and Pewdiepie and Kwebbelkop advance to the next round. Drop a like if you enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe. Go and check out all of the other Season 3 videos from the first match you've seen. Popular MMOs and Sunday take on the Five Nights at Freddy's crew, and Wildcat and Cartoons take on the Yogscast in the opening two contests of this match. We'll be back very, very soon with the next one. So drop a like, subscribe. See you next time. Bye.